like you guys. You could just walk around and live your life as normal. Yeah, that's what we saw under the comments of 90 Day Fiance. And I am going to have you guys excuse me here for a second because I am not very perfect when it comes to pronunciating her name. Annie Suwan Toborowsky. Um, yes, that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw the post where she was taking a flight to Tampa, Florida. By the way, I am in Florida. Orlando can see me. Hello. Okay, so her husband was pushing her in a wheelchair, right? And there were people flocking to the comments saying, "Hey, why are you even doing this? You can just walk around and live life like normal." She said under the post that during the next few weeks she needed to, she can't do too much. She can't wait to dance and everything. And a lot of people are just jumping into conclusions when they don't even know what her personal story is. Yes, I butted in the comments and I explained to some people. I know I don't have to, but if we are knowledgeable on one subject, then we should forward that information to others. Anyways, before I get into it, disclaimer: this video is only for entertainment purposes only. You're gonna be able to find in the playlist pregnancy and maternity. You're gonna be able to find that link in the description below. Welcome to Let's Just Stare At. This is Melissa Lyman Grover, Paris mom, and I am a surrogacy recruiting manager. If you know about anybody that's interested in becoming a surrogate, check in the description below. I'm going to put all the information. You can reach out to me through the About section or through the email address that I will put also in the description. Okay, so this is no professional medical advice. This is no professional legal advice, no professional financial advice, no professional mental health advice. Let's talk about it. Okay, so the reason why we don't know what's going on with her history, we don't know exactly the medical history that she has. We know that she went through an IVF process, and we also know that she is now pregnant and that she is taking as many precautions as possible to make sure that she has a healthy beginning or jumpstart for her pregnancy. When it comes to the people saying that, hey, you're being dramatic, you need to go on and live your life as normal, you have to walk around to make sure that the blood flows. Yes, all those things are maybe correct on your side. And yes, no embryo is going to fall out, obviously, from walking around. However, what I was trying to explain to everyone, yes, mama. Yes, we're gonna go get it in a little bit, okay? You can start go getting them if you want, okay? You can eat as all the snacks that you want. Yeah. Okay, yes. Yeah, mama. Feel free to grab whatever you want, okay? And I'm over here if you need me. Okay, yeah, that's Tara right there because we just got the groceries here. Okay, so back into the game. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what happened in my case because I am an experienced surrogate. And again, if you want to learn more about how to become a surrogate, check the description below after the video is over, after a little while, because it has to process. But I will update the description with all the instructions. Anyways, in my case, um, I had three transfers before I had a successful transfer. And yes, if there is an embryo transfer fail, most likely it's due to a chromosomal abnormality. Remember, even if your embryos tested normal, not everything can be detected through PGT testing, and so there may be something that may pop up. And surprisingly, even if our embryos were graded high, even if they were graded excellent, tested normal, all of that jazz, anything could happen. But and that was in my case. My first two transfers were low quality. Third transfer was high quality. However, On top of that, my reproductive endocrinologist told me, hey, he actually ordered me to stay um, before getting on a plane to stay there for at least 48 hours. But it's not because they're scared of the embryo falling off or anything. It's because the airport, and listen to this carefully because this is the main peak of this video. This is the reason why I'm making this video. At the airport, this is not about the bumpy ride, the flight, because I know a lot of people were saying, oh, but what's the point of avoiding a bumpy ride if she is still going to have to, you know, it's not about that. It's the chaotic environment at the airport. Chaotic environment. Anything can happen. Sometimes there are flight delays and you have to hang on there for a long time. Sometimes they tell you, oh no, you can, we're not, this is not going to be the gate that you're going to be flying from. You have to now. Have you gotten that text before that says, hey, you have to come out now from another gate, and then you have to get on a bus, or you have to get on whatever other method of transportation that they have, and then you get caught up in this whole mess, and then maybe you leave the laptop behind at the TSA checkup area. You know what I mean? That kind of chaos is what I'm talking about. So my reproductive endocrinologist knew what he was talking about. He wanted to add that layer of protection. It's not like it's something that you have to do. Remember, disclaimer, this is only for entertainment purposes only. This is no professional medical advice, no professional legal advice, no professional advice in any way whatsoever. So, and guess what? And my transfer, the third transfer worked. It was successful, but I still did take it easy. Um, Here's my take on this. If I can get on a wheelchair after I come out of that flight, just so that my body can relax and I can laugh and let those muscles relax, I will do it because it is beneficial. It's not because, hey, your embryo is going to fall, so I have to sit down. Although we do not know what her medical history is because she will tell us only so much. But you want to foster an environment that is as relaxing as possible. And yes, you can't avoid that while you're on the airplane because, yeah, there could be turbulence and everything, but you do want to foster relaxation. And once you are done with the whole wheelchair thing at the airport, it's not like you're going to be sitting down the whole time. Yes, you're going to be walking around, you're going to let that blood flow, but it's not like you're going to go crazy about it, right? But the whole reason why I made this video is so that a lot of you can understand why she was really sitting on a wheelchair, which we don't know exactly why, but it is to foster a relaxing environment. You could see her laughing and smiling, and that is so very important. Just to help, to give it a little aid into helping that embryo, stick around. Now, if you add a lot of stress, that's not good for the body. And yeah, there could be some instances where, yeah, a lot of people went through a lot of stress and everything still happened, but you don't know how your body is going to react. So the more that you can relax, the more that you can laugh, then do it. Whether you are a gestational carrier, or whether you are a newly pregnant woman that just underwent IVF. And yes, you can just get up from the table and just keep going and moving your life, move on with your life and do whatever. Yeah, you can do that. But we're talking about the airport and that specific chaotic atmosphere that can be built at the airport. Okay, you want to foster a relaxing atmosphere, and that is it. So let her be, you guys. Be happy and move on. I'm about to wrap up the video, but if you found this video interesting, likable, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, because I make a lot of videos on IVF, surrogacy, pregnancy, and I think it would be so cool to have you join and just hang out with us. All right. So thank you so much for hanging out with us again, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye. Okay, Mama.